Alright, it's rare that I do a midweek stream, but here we are. Well, it's actually towards the end of the week, but figured I would hop on and do a stream. Don't normally do one throughout the week, so anyway, I caught this nice long here off this 2 down or outside. Sorry, that would have been an outside candle, but I saw it was going 2 down green, so I went ahead and got in, and now we're two up. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and move the stop loss up a little bit here. That way I'll stop out and profit no matter what. This has been a tough market, guys. Like, the volatility has really increased. So just lots going on. I mean, the VIX is at 20. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. I don't know why that stop's not moving up. There we go. Decided to use NinjaTrader tonight, so trying to get back to using that a little bit. But yeah, man, this has been a tough market. So any of you blown any accounts or prop accounts or anything, like, don't feel bad on yourself. Like, this has just been a tough market this week. Like, it's just, I don't know if it's just the volatility has increased. Well, I know the volatility has increased, but I don't know if it's just that or just volume, sheer volume, or what. But just everything is just, it just seems like such whipsaw action here this week, and it's just been kind of tough. So if you haven't done well, like, don't be hard on yourself. It's just been a tough week. Move my stop up there a little bit. A stop will probably end up getting taken out, but that's okay. I mean, it caught a nice little 22-point banger right there. Certainly, it's just one micro. I'm not trading minis in this volatility. There we go. Stop got taken. About a 22-point profit there on MES. But yeah, I'm using caution with this volatility, because I don't want to blow my funded account. I blew an eval today. Caught, I think it was probably around here. Yeah, it was on this candle. Thought, oh, we're going 2 up, and it just flushed on me. So yeah, it flushed fast, and just is what it is. So blew an eval that was I had about halfway done to pass him, but I trade minis on evals, but I trade micros on funded accounts. Just because, I don't want to keep churning through funded accounts. I'd rather just build them slowly at this point, so I at least until I get over the buffer. And like I said, with this volatility, like, I'm okay with just trading a few micros in this volatility. Focusing on taking quality setups, versus jumping in right away, that sort of thing. Excuse me. And I've just been looking at different things, studying different things as well. So, looking at more order flow, delta footprints, all those sorts of things as well. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Alright, needed to get some water, so I'm back. Well, I got stopped out about where we're coming back to, so. I think I'm going to take a stab at another long here. See if I can get filled at a good price.
Order submitted.
Come on and fill me.
Order filled.
Alright. At least I know the spreads aren't that wide on MES. So I've been trying to do limit orders though rather than market, just because there is a tad bit of a spread there. Not a lot. I mean, it's pretty tight on MES, but I've just still been trying to do limit orders versus market.
Order submitted.
Why my ATM strategy is not... I have this ATM strategy, but I don't know why it didn't put the profit there, the take profit whenever I entered it. Seems kind of strange. Maybe I didn't click on it right. I don't know.
Order canceled.
This volatility has really been something like... So I'm not going to...
Order submitted.
I'm not going to let this wander too far, because it's almost like we've been testing levels multiple times, and yeah, so I'm not going to let it wander too far on me. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out, but Oh, hey Bowser, nice to see you. I don't normally do a stream through the week. Cause this volatility, man, you kill it though, so you probably been fine. But this volatility is something else. Like it just seems like the moves are more amplified. You're always killing it though, so you're probably fine. Yeah, it's been, dude, like this drop right here. Okay, so earlier today, I was in, I was trying to get another Apex passed. So this right here, this up move, I caught this up move, right? But I just didn't yeah, I know the VIX is at 20. So, but this up move right here, I caught this and I was in profit and then I didn't take it and just went zoop, like and blew it. I was like, "Oh well. At least it was just $20." And but yeah, this candle right here. I mean, I should have known when it started coming back through. I wasn't sitting on my computer though. That was a big part of the problem. But when it started coming back through here, I should have just stopped out. But this right here from 68.28 to 68.03. I mean, this one candle was 25 points. So, yeah, it just went, I mean, it just knocked me out. So I was like, oh, well. It was, it was a $20 Apex account, but still, I just was like, man. Yeah, this volatility, like, it's crazy. That's why in my PA accounts, I'm just trading like one micro right now. I mean, any other time, VIX 15 or whatever, I at least trade 4 or 5 micros, but right now, it's like, it's down to one. And, I'm okay if they, like, say, well, you weren't consistent enough. That's okay. At least I'll still have my accounts. So I'd rather have my account let them deny me my payout than blow it. But it's just this volatility is nuts. 100 points in 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean I don't I don't really watch gold a whole lot. Sorry if my dog is killing us. I just don't watch gold a whole lot. I mean I'll look at it, but I've never really traded it. I tried. It's not for me. I kind of like slow. I just kind of like slow ES. That's enough. She's not listening to me. I'll just mute my mic until she stops barking. So, Bowser, I started out trading ES because I used to trade SPX with micros, or I mean, not with micros, on options. And I used to trade SPY. So I started out with ES. And then I saw everybody trading NQ. I was like, well, maybe I'll switch to NQ. Man, I blew so many accounts trying to trade NQ. God bless anybody that can trade NQ. That thing moves so fast. I'd just rather trade ES. I know it's probably boring trading ES, and I get it, because every streamer streams and trades NQ, but it's just not for me. It's just not. And it just is what it is. I would just rather trade ES, and so I'm fairly decent at ES, so that's just what I'm sticking with. All right. Caught a 20-point banger. Now we're in for about 5. So move my stop a little bit here. I'm just with this volatility, like I'm just not letting things wander like before. You know, like I could just like go to sleep with the micro on, let it do its thing. Oh no. You go to sleep with a micro on now? You might wake up and your whole account will be blown. Alright. Move it up. Just casually moving it up tonight. Might as well move it up. I mean, if the volatility wasn't so high, I'd be comfortable trading a mini, but not right now. Not right now. This is just like this is just crazy. And you know what? Maybe I'll start trading maybe I'll start trading on Ninja more, because I kind of like that I can just sit here and move this stop up. It's kind of nice. Probably going to stop me out again. So 2 down, 2 up here on ES. They're on the 5-minute. Why in the world am I on a 5-minute? I'm never on a 5-minute chart either. Okay, things are wild. Things are wild. Normally I'm sitting on an hour chart. All right, let's see if we get another 2 up here. Looks like it's gonna go. Nice move. All right, I'm gonna move the stop a little bit more. No, I don't want to do 2. Okay, move the stop a little bit more. Now, the strat says my stop should be back here at 67.75. But I'm just telling you, with this volatility, I'm not taking chances. I'd rather stop out and profit. Oh, they sent you an email about the trade event outage? Yeah, that'd be nice. Was there one today? I've noticed what they started doing now, though, is they're going down to the time of when it happened. So if you didn't have any, remember how they used to be like, oh, if you just had a trade like that whole day, they'd give you your whole account back? Oh no, they done smartened up. Now they're like, well, if you didn't have a trade open during this amount of time, sorry about your luck. I don't blame them, though. I mean, it is what it is at this point. I don't blame them for that. Oh, the other day, yeah. I don't think I've gotten an email about it. What is going on here? Okay. I don't think I've gotten an email about it. Yeah, I was really trying to pass another eval though, so I could get that lifetime PA fee. But it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I feel like I'm in the building process again with Apex, and just building back up accounts. And I've never really been one to copy trade, so because if I blow one account, I blow one account. I don't blow 20 of them or 10 of them or even 5 at a time, because I've been there, done that, and it's just too devastating. It's too hard to start all the way back over, and it's just bad for your psyche. I feel like, to have to start all the way back over, and all that. So I would just rather just trade one at a time, and do it that way.
Order filled.
Alright, cool. Alright, got stopped out on that, but that's okay. Stopped out on the way up, stopped out in profit. I'm good with that. Yeah, I have a lot of goals this year, but, just one at a time, right? One at a time. I made a good trade there. What was it? About 10, 11 points there. Hit a 20 point right here. Even on one micro, like, that's not bad, you know? It's not bad at all. I mean, hey, it pays you $5 a point on MES. I just started looking at the VWAP and, you know, studying some more things about that. I've never really used anything like I mean, I've looked at VWAP, but, you know, I primarily just trade the strat. So we had here outside candle, two up, a little bit of another two up, but we had a two up doji here, and two down, but green. So then go time, two up, two up. I just, like I said, I'm trading things a little bit tighter just because of this volatility. Tighter and slower. So if we look at a daily, we have a two down to start the day. Here, let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see this. I don't want to do that. Where'd my daily go? Go down. Move. All right. So, yeah, two down here with a volume imbalance, but two down here on the daily to start the day, but it could be what the strat would call failed to, so it'd be two down but green. But we're going to have to come up through this volume imbalance and then all the way up here to about 68.60. I was actually targeting 68.20, or I'm sorry, 67.20s, just because of all this liquidity here. Let's see. Just because of all this liquidity here between 67.40s all the way down there, down here to about 66.89. Actually, I was looking at more in this area right here, but just all this liquidity here in this box for, you know, potential overnight lows. I mean, there would be another one here all the way down to about 66.80s. There on ES, but that's primarily, you know, what I was looking at target wise if you know, if they didn't buy this bounce. But so far so good. I'm buying the bounce here tonight, but you know, we are still really early in the session, so you know, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. I can't figure out how to, like, get everything super set as far as goes for, you know, for Ninja as opposed to like Quant Tower. A new phase of price after three. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, and that's what I was looking at. Honestly, was, you know, 3 bearish days. Okay, so we had outside day, then two down, and we've gone two down, but now we're coming up to fill that volume imbalance. But yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Bowser. Yeah, probably should have looked at the overall larger time frame there first before I set that stop, but that's okay. It is what it is. With this volatility, I would rather stop out in profit than not. I need to look at TradingView and figure out where something is in relation to all this. That indicator I had created, that Ngami created for me. I need to see where we are in this cycle. Okay, so I don't know what it is about TradingView 2. Like I can just see the data more easily. But anyway, so right here, I mean 2 down. Now we're going 2 up on the hourly. We are above Globex open slightly. So 67.85 was Globex open. But yeah, just so this indicator basically is a bunch of math levels in relation to Globex open. And no, I will not tell anybody my secret with that. that's my work, and so I kind of gatekeep that, but you know, that's okay. But it is free if you want the indicator. I'll make sure you have access to it. I just don't give away the secret as to how it's calculated. So yeah, I'm hoping we come all the way back up through here. This is last week's low right here, up here at 68.15. Was it last week's low? It didn't move, did it? Let's see. I mean, my drawing didn't move. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Okay, it's the low from 2 weeks ago. I don't know how in the world. Okay. Anyway. I did say this on stream on Sunday. I felt like we had a TTO last week, which according to the strat is triangle day out. So they created that top of that broadening formation, and I felt like we would have a bearish week, and so here we are. Because when you create a broadening formation, you trade back through the broadening formation, and here was the bottom of said broadening formation. So I felt like we would probably have a bearish week, but I didn't think it would be this bearish. But on the month, I did point this out a couple of months ago. I said, or I'm sorry, a couple weekends ago, I pointed out the pivot machine gun as it relates to the month, according to the monthly calendar chart as it relates to the strat. So right here was 1 pivot, 2, 3, 4, and then all the way down here to 5. So if something happens, I mean, we could potentially sell off. I'm not saying it will. I don't know what's going to happen. If I did, I'd be much wealthier than I am. But I'm just saying the setup is there on a month time frame that we could potentially sell off even more. And what worries me, and I did say this a couple weeks ago, if we start coming back through 68.96, that sell off could get deeper, because that was the top of last year's body high, and we are below that. So if we start expanding the year to the downside, we could potentially have a 2-up year on our hands. I'd be looking to buy the dip around 64.08. Again, not saying that's going to happen, but it is possible, since we did come up and touch the top of a brooding formation, that they have TTO'd for the entire year. Again, I don't know that, but it's something I am keeping an eye on. If we start coming back up through 68.96 to the top side, then I know that the 2 up is still intact as far as 2 up green goes, and I'd be looking to get back long. But at this point, overall, I am not bullish as of yet. So just have to see how far this sell-off continues here, and we'll go from there. So if we take the top of last year through the wick or through the bottom, it could also be viewed as best entry to go back long would be around 60.13, but another fib would be around here 65.84. But I would target this this wick right here from 2 years ago now at 64.03. So we'll just have to see. I can't make any overall long-term predictions, but so far now we do, as it stands, we have a 2 up red year on the year here for the strat. That's just what it says. I'm not in charge of what it says. It's just what it says. Actually kind of glad I did move my stop, because now we're coming back inside or 2 up red here for this hour. This would be optimal entry area roughly with the fib. I mean, I can see them naturally now, but for the most part pretty close, but this would be optimal entry if you did want to go back long. But again, this volatility is really something, so I'm not super eager to jump in long here on this hourly candle. I would consider it, but especially if we get down here to about 67.71. In fact, I might go ahead and put an order in down there. We got close there on that dip. Well, about 75. I'd really like to get down about 71. And I consider another long entry there.
Order submitted.
All right. I don't understand what's happening with my ATM strategy. Like, why is that not working right? Like, if I do this, shouldn't it? Or does it do it when it fills and then it puts the brackets? But it should be doing it now, I would think. I don't know. I've got to research some things on that, because I'm not quite understanding that. Maybe because I don't have that stop loss set. Because I wanted to do ticks. Save as template. Save. Yes. Okay. Let's try it now. I just want to see, like, what happens if I do that.
Order submitted.
Well, it still doesn't. I don't know. It's strange. Why is it? I don't understand.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Maybe it enters it after you... I don't know. I'm confused. All right, well, I'm gonna hop off here. Made a couple good trades tonight, and maybe all I take. I don't know. I'm just thinking with it being Friday, increased volatility. I mean, we could really get some wild moves tomorrow.
Order canceled.
So definitely don't want to put my PA at risk. May just take the day off unless I see a really great setup. But I made a couple good trades here tonight on stream, so can rewatch those if you want to see the strat setup as far as those go. Feel free to use my code Blues Trades at Apex, Bullinox, and Lucid. Apex just ended their 90% off sale, so I don't know when they'll have another one. But maybe they'll do an 80%. If I had to guess, they're going to take a few days off. Probably do a 71 and then 80, 90. But anyway, all right. I will catch you guys later. I really appreciate you tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful night, and definitely catch you on Sunday. It'll probably be a short stream on Sunday because Super Bowl Sunday, and I want to enjoy the game. So, but I will do a stream on Sunday as well. And all right, hope everyone has a fantastic night. Stay green and take care. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.